Okay. Okay. Hopefully that all is working. Let's start, hopefully, in 3, 2, 1. Oh, dragon. Okay. Okay. Now we're actually starting in 3, 2, 1, go. Okay, we got explosion. What the fuck? Okay. Fantasia, holy shit. Alright, let me, real quickly, hopefully just start auto-tracking and it just works. No. Okay. Hi, Lumi! Welcome in. Okay, I got Identity Disc, Bone Fist, Identity Disc, Bone Fist, and Proud Fang. Interesting start. Okay. Okay. I will go ahead and create myself a safety save to fall back on in the event of a crash. And then, before I dive into anything in particular, I do wish to start with some, what's called shotgunning checks. I'm just going to go ahead and check some of these early checks that I can get really early for any interesting items that I can start with, like air combo boost, which is pretty good. Also, for note, Lumi, this will be a submission video, so I'm going to be explaining some things as though I were doing runner commentary. So, yeah. I actually have I have a couple of starting things. Yeah. I also have membership card and Sword of the Ancestor. Okay. In terms of early shotgun, I can do Land of Dragons as well. I am purposefully not going to engage in any combat because I know that my first level is going to be Pride Lands. Slide Dash, that's so good. Okay, I'm happy with that. We're going to go ahead and equip that immediately. That is what is known as a gap closer. It will just get me into fights with enemies a lot faster, which is really nice. But, oh yeah, cool. So, interesting. KH2 Randomizer. What's randomized? Basically everything. All abilities, all keyblades, all, like, stat bonuses, like, basically everything is in the randomizer pool. And This is a bit of a scary fight to be doing really, really early, so I'm going to be focusing on this. Real quick, Lumi, how does my audio sound? Just want to make sure that the game's not being too loud. And, like, overpowering my voice and all that. Okay, cool. Thank you. Yeah, so basically everything that could be randomized in this game is in the randomizer pool. And for the most part, for those who don't play randomizers, any location where a randomized item can be is known as a check. And here in KH2, the great majority of our checks are going to be the various chests that are strewn about the world. Cool thing about this randomizer is similar to, I believe, Ocarina of Time started this. It's just chest visuals reflects contents. It's just the actual look of the chests will reflect the quality of item that is inside of it. So those yellowish, goldish chests are some of the most important because they can have important locking items behind them. These black chests I'm probably going to be skipping because they mostly contain junk items. Ow. Way to the dawn. Oh no. I'm going to be hearing that annoying sound for a while. I apologize. Woo, let's get out of here. Okay. This opening is really scary, so I'll focus on this, and then I'll explain things a little more in just once things calm down a little bit. Okay. Now that things are calmed down a little bit. Oh, one more. So yeah, for the most part, I'm going to be opening all these chests to get the checks that are inside them, getting a bunch of abilities and keyblades and world unlocks, which I will call out as I get them. I don't think I've gotten any right now. I got some things out of that. Lens had 10 points in it? Yeah, okay, that makes sense. I'm gonna go next to Hollow Bastion, because Hollow Bastion has 70 points in it. Not gonna be able to track that, because the tracker is not gonna be updating unless I manually do it, which isn't great, but whatever. Still ironing out some growing pains from switching to Linux. What's the goal of this randomizer? That's pretty good to know early. So the main goal of this randomizer is, it's in the name of the category, 3 proofs. In the base game of KH2 Final Mix, you have these items called proofs. They're just signifiers of certain important progression points for killing certain important bosses. It's not... Alright, that's where that's all it's junk item. Okay. Okay. All I seem to have gotten from that is a reflect. So I'll just go ahead and put that there to mark. But yes, the 3 proofs. The 3 proofs are repurposed in this randomizer to be the, your 3 gates to the end of the game. On top of those 3 proofs, I also need to unlock access to the final level, World That Never Was, which is locked by an item called Weight of the Dawn, which you did see me pick up earlier, and that I should probably mark on the tracker so that I know where I got it from. Yeah, there are 2 Weight of the Dawns that block access to the final level to get to the final boss. Please. Oh, come on. So mean. Fine. I actually have a really good moveset right now for how early in the game I'm in. You may have noticed me pop off a little earlier when I opened the first chest in the game and got explosion. That is because explosion is like one of, if not the most important abilities in terms of combat effectiveness. It's just really powerful. One of my favorite parts about this randomizer is that it turns KH2 into kind of like a roguelike, where you're picking up random abilities. Oh, come on. My potion here to be safe. No! Okay, there we go. Okay. Oh, okay, we're good. Cool. Yeah, if it wasn't... So, I guess it's probably also worth noting, I am playing on critical difficulty, the highest difficulty in the game. Makes you very vulnerable to taking damage. Yeah. While I am pretty powerful for how low level I am right now, I'm still gonna die really quickly. But I guess it is important to note that one of the features of this randomizer is that you can start with... Let's reflect there. You're fine off there. Your fire is fine on B. Okay. You can start with certain items, and I choose to start with one of each movement ability just to make the game faster. I also choose to start with the ability Blizzard element. Cool. I'm actually going to go change up my... No, I can't do that quite yet. I choose to start with the 2 defensive abilities of Second Chance and Once More. Those make it so that I cannot get one shot and I cannot get comboed from full to death. Makes this game a little bit more possible to do on the highest difficulty. Yeah. Probably should have noted what report I picked up so that I could. Let's go check what answer report that I picked up. I picked up 12 horizontal slashes in World That Never Was. That's good to know. 12 was in Pride Lands. Space Paranoids has torn pages. Cool. Let's go to... Yeah, let's do Halloween Town next. Don't care about that. I do want to get this over here, though. This combat encounter coming up is a good time to note that sometimes in KH2 you don't have to win. Sometimes the game will just let you die and move on. So we're going to take those opportunities when we can to save us having to do very, very long combat sections. So I'm just going to walk forward into this guy's attack, and we're through. And the game's like, okay, fine. Crap, that... Ow, come on. The second Bone Fist, that's a little scary. Halloween Town is right there. Louis, since you've done KH2 Randomizer before, if you happen to notice me pick up a key item and not put it on my tracker, could you point it out to me? Beast Claw, okay. Beast Claw was here in Halloween Town. Of course, if you miss something, you miss something. It's fine. It's just I'm trying to keep this tracker somewhat up to date, since I have to do it manually for right now.
Prepare to scream.
Okay. I'm going to move over here, get another cool, do that. I'm going to drag you, nope, come on, pick you up, and do that. We're just doing Jack's limit here because it does a lot of damage to these guys. We don't usually use the party member limits very much, but in specific scenarios they are pretty useful. Jack's Dance Call in particular is one of the best ones. Report 9 is here. STT has Cure. I don't care about that. $10 points. I guess to explain how the tracker works a little bit, even though it's not like quite working to its full capacity right now. Report 6. Agrabah has Battlefields of War. Each of the world icons has a number associated with it. That is the number, like the total sum of important items that are in the world. So, and each important item has a point total associated with it. Like, world unlock items, like that Beast Claw that I picked up, or that Bone Fist that I picked up, those are worth 7 points. Drive forms, like Limit Form or Valor Form, those are going to be worth 9 points. So are the proofs. So I generally know, like, I can do some on-the-fly math, look at those numbers, and say, like, oh, well, if there's 9 points... Oh, wow. Oh, my goodness gracious. Okay. That's good to know. Okay. Let me go, put that down. Limit Form... was there? Oh, that was only worth 7. Okay, never mind. I thought that was worth 9. I think only proofs are worth 9 then. Okay, that's really nice to have. I'm gonna go to Beast Castle now, I think. Now that I have Limit Form, I'm gonna take this opportunity here. This is one of those fights that you can lose. So I'm actually going to take the opportunity here to level up my Limit Form a little bit. So, all of the drive forms in KH2, they level up in their own unique way. Limit Form is special in that it's a Final Mix exclusive, which means it came in the like re-release that didn't originally come to America. And it's got a lot of the limits from KH1, and so it levels up by doing limit finishers. So every finisher you do of a limit gives you 1 experience point, and then once you get to certain levels, you level up. Another quality of life feature of this randomizer is that it vastly lowers the EXP requirements to level up the drive forms, because every drive form level is a check. It just speeds things up, because otherwise it's kind of miserable to level up some of these drive forms. Okay, for my own... For my own sanity, I'm going to lower some of these... Okay, that's... I feel like I've been trying to, like, talk over the video game the whole stream. So, thankfully that sounds a lot better. Okay, cool. Wait, the other way to the dawn is already... I already have the other way to the dawn. What? Why? Beast Castle. Oh no, what else is in here? Nominate sketches? Oh no. Okay, so... Okay, that's scary. It's worth mentioning that nearly every world in the game has 2 corresponding world unlock items. One for its first visit, and another for its second visit, which is after, like, the halfway point in the game. The exceptions to this are Twilight Town, which has actually 3 visits in total. And... Okay. And Simulator Twilight Town, which is the tutorial level. That only has 1 visit. And those nominate sketches I picked up do give me access to Simulator Twilight Town. Normally that's a terrible thing, because the tutorial is very slow. Thankfully, the randomizer shortens that a lot, because it lets you use your magic, and it also lets you use your movement abilities, so we can kind of double jump and fly our way through everything. It also lets you keep your drive forms, which normally wouldn't be important because you need your party members to do drive forms. But there is 1 drive form that lets you activate it without any party members, and that is Limit Form. So the fact that I have Limit Form this early is really, really nice. Sure. So, STT had only... STT doesn't have a lot, though, is the problem. So I'm probably not going to go in there. Looking at what I have left. What else do I have access to? I know I still have Space Paranoids, but there's not a lot going on in there. There's not a lot going on in Hunter Digger Wood. Land of Dragons has 30 points in it, though, so I do need to go in there at some point. Ooh, this fight's a lot easier. Okay. Cool. I can get out of there. Cool little thing about the show off. So because of the way the randomizer works, it repurposes the Garden of Assemblage, which normally is how you access the super bosses, the data organization. Because that area has been repurposed and that every save point has access to the garden, we can actually dip out into the garden and then back into wherever we were during a drive form transformation. And the game just doesn't bother to remember, like, what drive gauge you were at. So if you, like, switch locations like that, the game just like, okay, cool, have a full drive gauge. So in the interest of, like, not, like, losing our drive gauge, or in the instance I did right there, we actually got to refill it back to full. It's really nice to be able to just dip into the garden to go get a free refill, and then go on our merry way. That's a junk item right there, don't care about that. Y'all, I need y'all. Miss Potts, I'm begging you. Oh my goodness, Miss Potts. Okay. Another junk item, don't care. So, yeah, like I mentioned, I will be skipping most of the black chests that have junk items in them. Though that does mean that I'm missing out on a lot of important stat boosts. Because like there's a bunch of stat boosting items in the junk chests. Though it is nice then that the randomizer lets us customize. Ooh, experience boost. That's really helpful, actually. I actually might make a play at Space Paranoids on the table soon, I think. There are 32 points on levels, so I do need to be leveling up a decent amount. Beast. No. Beast. 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 Thank you. Silly beast. Cool. Alright. Nothing in that chest. Still 12 points here. That does mean, for the time being, that there still can be a proof in here, so I'm going to keep going to the end of this section. I do have it set so that my proofs have to be in a second visit. So the proof will not be here in this first half of the level, but the fact that there are still enough points in this level to have a proof makes me want to push further. I came here too early, my bad. Need to go see Belle first. From an earlier point that I did not really finish elaborating on. So yeah, I like this randomizer because it kind of plays like a roguelike in that you're trying to like assemble a build that can take you to the final boss. So on top of getting the 5 required items that I need to finish the game, I also want to get a certain number of abilities and levels and stats. That means I can actually take on and defeat the final bosses. Thankfully, I have a lot of those tools already, but I am still looking for a few things. This is... I forget the name of this boss right now, but this boss is a little annoying. At least his first phase, because he likes to hop around a bunch and not let you actually get much attacks in on him. Yeah, yeah, possess is like the... Get out, thank you. No! Lame! Oh, come on! Alright, that's fine. This is also a boss that's 2 phases. The second phase is Darkthorn. It's actually a little less annoying to deal with because it's just kind of a normal boss. I think I will go straight into Limit Point here, and then... Oh my goodness, come on. Okay, the other Proud Fang was here. Interesting. That does rule out Peace Castle as one of our candidates for getting us to the end of the game. Pride Lands cannot be our end game. I think Land of Dragons had to be our next play. I do need to get ready soon for a play at level grinding, which I'll show off what I end up doing for that. But first I'm going to check these secret answer reports. On top of giving me hints in my tracker, they also give me hints if I read them of like where certain like utility abilities are. I'm also going to go ahead and check my Keyblades. I don't have anything super impressive right now. I have a lot of armor slots and not a lot of interesting armor to put on. That's cool, I guess. Alright, this is Land of Dragons. It's one of the early levels in the game. That does mean it has a lot of tutorials, which makes it a little slow. Especially problematic is that a lot of the checks in the first visit are locked behind you doing these like missions. So we have to do all 3 of these missions here before it lets us get access to the rest of the world. Which is a little annoying, but there are 30 points here, so I want to make sure I go be thorough. My other avenues right now for progression are to go to Space Paranoids and do some level grinding, or try to do, show off a really funny strat in The World That Never Was. Because I should not be able to go to The World That Never Was. I am still, like, very underleveled. I'm like level, like, 13 or something. And you're supposed to be, like, in your 40s when you go there. But I am able to defeat at least the first boss of that world through a very funny manner. That I will maybe show off? Since I've been talking about levels, it feels important to note that the checks that are locked behind levels are actually, like, during the normal game, at certain, like, based on, like, what, like, level progression you would take, at certain level benchmarks, you would get certain abilities. That's been changed so that just, like, at certain specified levels, you get a check. So I do get randomized stat boosts every level, but also at certain levels, I will also get a randomized check, which would be, again, of one of the many things that are in the randomizer pool. And again, because there are 32 points behind levels, I will be wanting to do it level ups at some point. That is a very high level. Oh, I guess also, in the interest of not taking forever, I don't know what report that was. I think that was 3? It was 3, okay. 3 was in... Okay, Disney Castle has fire. Good to know. In the interest of not taking forever, only up to level 50 do we actually... Cool, we got Thunder. Do we actually have checks? So, levels 51 through 99 do not have any checks behind them, it's just randomized stats. And it just so works out that, through usual normal play, because the randomizer gives you increased experience, we usually hit level 50 pretty naturally by the end of the randomizer. Ice cream is here. Cool. Ice cream is the world unlock for Twilight Town, which, as I specified earlier, does have 3 world unlocks. First unlock gives us the majority of the checks in the level, and there are 29 points there, so that's definitely worth checking. I do believe there's... I thought there was a chest over here, but maybe not. 15 points in here still, so definitely still worth pushing through. Got another Keyblade, that's cool. Going to use this opportunity to level up the limit form a bit more. There are a lot of these, like, forced combat sections where we have to do combat anyway, so we may as well use this opportunity to level up our drive forms if we happen to have access to them. So, thankfully, I do have access to limit form, because this is the only drive form you can use in this combat room. The second Beast Claw. Ooh. Weird. Did I mistake for a different check earlier? I'll double check that. Items. So I have my 2 Bone Fists are assigned. My 2 Proud Fangs are not. Okay. I think I need to move this over to here. And this goes here. Yeah. Cool. All good. There are 5 points left in here. That's actually not that... Oh, there's 8 points in here. That's still not that important, so I'm gonna bail on that. What's available now? Twilight Town, I think, is our next best bet. We're looking at our available 9 pointers. Right now, the thing that I'm still looking for the most is the second membership card, which would give us access to the second visit of Hollow Bastion. Those 65 points in there are calling my name. We go this way? Yeah, we do. I think I go this way. I kind of go interchangeably, whether or not I go how I enter this level. I flew over here, so I'll grab it. Magic boost, so that's pretty worth it. AP boost, still pretty worth it. Another AP boost, pretty good. Lamp Charm. That is the summon item for Genie. That was here in Twilight Town. The summons in this game are... They're interesting. I think they don't get talked about as much in the context of KH2 because people are always talking about the drive forms and how, because they are the more fun and exciting thing in this game. But in terms of the speed run, they actually have some really interesting strategies. Genie is one that is, like, I know very important in the, like, normal speedrun of this game. It's just, I'm not quite confident in my abilities to use him, so you probably won't see Genie this run, but he is pretty powerful. The other summons all have their own niche uses as well in certain scenarios. Peter Pan probably being the strongest of them. If we see him, I'll talk about him more. I think I'm going to take a death here, because I do not need to level up my drive forms. Ooh, that's going to take forever to die. I'm going to go ahead and summon the other guys, see if that can go any faster. Hit me! Okay. Hit me faster! No! Please hit me more. No! Please hit me. As long as that took, trust me, doing that combat like the intended way is even slower. I don't know what it is with that particular force combat section. It goes on forever. It's probably the expectation that you're actually supposed to fail it, because it is like one of the first combats against the nobodies in the game. For those who aren't in the know on KH2, nobodies are those like gray enemies, as opposed to heartless, who are like all the usually like black with some like reds and purples enemies. Like these guys are all heartless. That distinction is important because one of the drive forms, Wisdom form, levels up through killing Heartless, and another drive form, Final form, levels up through killing Nobodies. Got 2 new Keyblades, so I think it's worth checking them again. Keyblades have randomized stats as well, up to 7 in each stat. I think I'm going to go ahead and take that Thunder boosting Keyblade. I'm also going to go ahead and change up my... We'll put Blizzard on B. We're going to put Fire on Y for the time being since I don't have Magnet. And we're going to keep going. Have I not found anything else in Twilight Zone? Just the Lamp Charm? Hmm. Okay. So far, I'm pretty happy with how things are looking. I do have both my Way to the Dawns already, so as soon as I get my 3 proofs, I should be able to finish. In terms of what I would like to be able to finish, I'm still missing some abilities that I would like. I would like one more Reflect, if I can get it. That makes the final boss, Xemnas, a lot easier to deal with. I would like Peter Pan, or one more negative combo. That either of those would let me pull off a really interesting strat for Saix. The big gatekeeper in the final boss gauntlets, before the final boss, is Xigbar. I know where Horizontal Slash is. I don't know where yet to find a Berserk Charge, which is an ability that lets your combos go on forever if you're in MP Recharge. Which is when my MP bar in the bottom right corner goes pink. Answer Report 8 is here. Okay. Boop. My Sora's Heart, which is level ups, has fire. Okay. Not a whole lot going on in there. Okay. Think I'm gonna go on the levels now. I'm gonna show off how I would do some experience grinding. How much money do we have? Do we have any money right now? Not really. Okay. So, I need to fly back here real quick. I do need to change the AI of my companions, because if I don't, they're gonna try to heal me, and I love my friends a lot, but I don't, in this particular instance, I do not need them healing me. So the way the experience boost ability works is that when I'm below half health, I get double experience. So I'm actually going to intentionally take a hit here, or 2, probably 1 more. Thank you, Tron. Okay. And you may have noticed that I equipped an ability called Negative Combo. That actually reduces the length of my combo by 1. And normally, that's bad. But in this particular instance, I want to get out explosions as fast as possible. So we're going to pick up some more of these things here. Like a quick caution, I guess, for a lot of loud noises that are about to happen. I'm gonna hope that I just don't die here. This is gonna be a little scary. Ow! Come on! Ugh, that sucks. Need to fly back. Really want to try to pull this off, so I want to try one more time. Okay, we're already at less than half. Really want to try to pull this off, because it would give me just so much experience. The way that... So what I'm trying to pull off here is... There's this, like, mini-game here. We're trying to collect these little balls to charge up an ability to, like... remove the virus from this computer, and as we do, we're going to be spawning these waves of these enemies. And once we get to the final wave, like for the final computer, it's going to spawn like 5 enemies at a time. And we're going to be utilizing the fact that I can bring out really quick combo finishers, just like one hit and then finish, to try to kill as much of these enemies as I can before the time is up. It's a little dangerous because I'm gonna back off. I'm just gonna heal. Yep. Okay, that did not bring me above half, so that's good. Okay. Still good. As long as I'm above 1 HP, we're not going to die in one hit, so that's good. This looks good. Well, it did look good. Ansem Report 2 was on levels. Alright, we're gonna finish it. Okay. I don't think I saw anything else on levels. Did you see anything, Lemmy? Yeah. I'm gonna have to do more level grinding later then, I guess. I'm gonna bail again just because there are only 5 points left here in Space Paranoid. This means I can't have my important, like, endgame things can't be here. I do know that Reflect is in 100 Acre Wood, so that's... If I need another Reflect, that's where I can go. I picked up a Sword of the Ants. I picked up a sword. Where did I get the Sword of the Ants? Sword of Battlefields of War. I don't know where I got Battlefields of War from. Did I get Battlefields of War from level ups? I don't think I saw it anywhere else. Nah. Magnet, that's good. I do need one more of those to really do anything, but I'll do remember to mark that down in just a second. Okay. We got Magnet here in Olympus. I'm gonna just say that we got sort of the... Hi, Mia! Welcome in. Hope you're enjoying your pizza. Wisdom form was in here. Okay. The game hasn't crashed on me yet, but just to be safe, I'm gonna do an arrow safety save. Yeah, this seems pretty cool. What hasn't been great is that my tracker isn't auto-tracking, so I have to, like, manually drag things onto the tracker, but I will hopefully have that figured out soon. This is a brand new setup and everything.
That's it. That's it. Take that. That all you got? That all you got?
Whee!
That all you got? That all you got? Take that.
Oh, there's no way it could be cursed, Mia. I started with explosion.
That all you got?
I started with explosion, and limit form was in World That Never Was. Like, that was awesome. Cool fun fact that I don't think I'll show off here. For those who have played KH2 before, and for those who haven't, there are certain boss fights in KH2 that if you die on them, have a chance to be saved by our very own Michael Mouse, Mickey Mouse himself. This is one of those fights, and normally if I do this fight early, I will take an intentional death to spawn Michael Mouse as quickly as possible, because it's just faster than doing the fight normally. But because I have limit form, I'm just gonna do it like that. Yeah, limit form was in one of the chests right before Roxas. I'm like, oh, okay. So that's pretty cool. I also have both my Way to the Dawns already, and other than missing a few tools that I think I want to try to find for the final gauntlet, or the Promise Charm, I'm feeling pretty good about getting into go mode. So, I just need to go find my proofs now. And I've narrowed down the proofs to a couple of worlds. Quick little note, another quality of life thing, the randomizer. A lot of these mini games that you do during the game have been, like, very, very much truncated. I didn't point it out earlier, but, like, the pushing the wardrobe was sped up quite a lot. So are these, like, pot urn mashing mini games. Every urn just, like, explodes into dots that you pick up, so just go do these really quickly. It's a shame. I might show it a little bit if I can get a torn page, just to show off how funny the Winnie the Pooh mini games look when they're sped up. Because the Winnie the Pooh mini games are all sped up like twice the speed, and it looks really funny. Yeah, just jump over here, grab these chests. Pure blood. Jump chest, but I'll go ahead and grab it. Defense boost is pretty good. Baseball charm. Zach Braff himself. That was here. That's fine. I really don't think that there are locations for the proofs that can be, like, so bad that I would throw out a seed. I think this is a pretty, like, friendly vetting, like art randomizer in general. Especially with my settings. There's nothing really in this game that I would be like, oh, if this item is on, if this item is here, then like, oh no. Cool. What second visits do we have? Ooh, sick, the other negative combo. Okay, that's Saix. That's Saix taken care of. And ukulele charm. Okay, that was also here. And also Feather Charm? Okay, weird. I don't know why this level had all of the... I don't know why Olympus had all of the summons, but okay. We take those, I guess. I will keep progressing through here just because... there are still 23 points here, which means that there could be a proof. Cool. This fight is also very much truncated in the randomizer. It's like a whole other phase of it that's just really tedious, so it gets cut out. There are a couple other fights like that that I'll point out if we see them. I think I will go do Hydra. I know where Horizontal Slash is, and I have Fantasia. So all that I'm looking for now is a Berserk Charge. So I'll need to check my reports a little later to see if I have access to that. Alright, everyone, say it with me. Or say it with Pete. Oh. I think I will go into Limit Form here, and we're gonna just kind of see if... that does work. Cool. Oh, come on. Cool. That speeds things up quite a bit. Get me out of here. Master Form was here. Interesting. Yes, we must get up on the Hydra's back, everyone. The Auron statue, don't care. What do we have left? Halloween Town is not dead. So that could be going in there. World Never Was does have 20 points still left in it. So I could be going there. Let me eat my candies here and double check my Yeah, I do only have one membership card. Yeah. Okay. Let's go see if I missed anything important here. Because otherwise, then I have to start doing progress through World That Never Was. And I don't think I'm quite ready for that, so... Mm-hmm. Realize I still have negative combo equipped. I should fix that. It's gonna do the thing. Hop in. Pop, 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 pop. Flare Force, that's cool. Flare Force is a Donald limit. It's the best limit in the game. And I will get to show that off probably later in the run. In fact, it's so important. I'm just gonna go ahead and equip it. Let's see if there's any other abilities here that I can afford to equip now. I do want to take off negative combo, which will maybe let me take off, like, Jackpot for Blizzard Boost, since that's just damage. Cool. Whee! So yeah, talking about boss fights that got shortened in the randomizer. This is the most notorious one. The Oogie Boogie fight in KH2 is notoriously very, very long and very, very tedious. It gets shortened quite a lot.
Nice view from up here. Now you just try dodging this. That's right, away you go. I'll swap you flat. That's right, away you go. Oh,
The whole gist of this fight is just knocking these...
try dodging this. That's right, away you go.
We just gotta knock these boxes back up at him. Come on. Come on! No!
It's over.
Annoying. Okay. That's fine. Wasn't that long of a delay.
Try dodging this. That's right, away you go.
And once you knock enough boxes up at him, you shatter his platform that he's standing on, and you can just go beat the boss. There he is. Okay. Doesn't look like we're getting what we wanted here, but we'll see what we get at the very end. AP boosts? Yeah, no. We do have the other Bone Fist though, so it could still be in there. I'm gonna go World That Never Was. I don't think I can... I'm gonna give this one try. I don't think I have the damage for it. But I'm gonna give it one try to kill Roxas the honest way, and then I'll show off the funny way.
It's over. Let's go. Back off. This is it. Take this.
No. Let me die. I think if I did that right, I don't think I would have gotten the kill off. Let me... First off, yeah, let me fix my equipment a little bit. Yeah, because it's like... I haven't really been given a lot of good accessories. I'll do one more shot on that, just because I didn't quite do the trick correctly. So what I'm trying to do here is a extended melee combo that utilizes limit form, and in particular the Ars Arcanum limit. So we're going to get one combo off on Roxas, and then we're going to use the knockback on summoning a drag form. I clicked the wrong limit. Yeah, I'm dead. Goodbye. Okay, I'm gonna try that actually one more time, doing the correct limit, and then we'll do the funny strat. So yeah, I do one normal melee combo, and then I utilize the knockback from switching into a drive form to then go straight into an Ars Arcanum limit, purposely making sure that I don't finish the limit because of some mechanics that I don't necessarily want to explain right now. What? Yeah, no. Okay. That's not happening. Because of a mechanic known as revenge value, which is just the game's way of making sure that you don't, like, combo bosses from, like, full to death. There's this hidden counter known as the revenge value, and when it reaches a certain threshold, the boss will break out of whatever combo you're doing and do, like, some kind of super move. The way that combo works is that because you don't finish your Ars Arcanum limit, you don't actually give the boss a opportunity to counter you. So we would do the limit, purposely not finish it, do a normal melee combo, into another Ars Arcanum limit, into another melee combo for really, really big damage that they cannot react to. Okay, so this is the funny strat. How this works is that there is a reaction command in this fight where Roxas will charge at you, and then you can react by doing the end, like selecting the right action in the bottom left. And in doing so, you steal Roxas's Keyblades. And then we knock Roxas against the wall. And then by doing air dashes next to him, we do this like little flourish with the Keyblades. This does give hit stun, which locks Roxas in an infinite combo. The only problem with this strategy is that these Keyblades only do chip damage, as you can see. So it takes quite a lot of time, but it's basically free. And Roxas is one of the hardest fights in the whole game, so the fact that we get a guaranteed free kill on him is really nice. Just gotta, you know, mash for a bit longer. This would be a good time for some donations. Ooh, a money pouch. Nice. Money pouch is a, like, story item that's repurposed to this randomizer to give you just a bunch of money. Ooh, the scimitar. Okay, cool. I needed that. I should mark that on my tracker. Scimitar was here. I think I also saw a report. There's horizontal slash. Cool. Fatal crest. Nice. We have about, like, 2 or 3 more checks before we get locked out by Xigbar. I'm not quite ready for Xigbar yet, so I'm going to have to come back to him a little later. Hour 10 into the run. I think, even though I don't have any proofs yet, I think I'm still feeling pretty good. Mostly just because I think when we do get our proofs, I can go straight to the final boss. I feel pretty confident in my build right now. Other than maybe wanting one more reflect. Do I not have any torn pages? Have I not picked any up yet? I've not picked up any torn pages yet. Huh. Okay. I'm gonna actually drop down here. We're going to buy... Let's go 20. Let me check my build real quick. I am magic. Easy. Okay. So, yeah, we're gonna buy, like, 20 of those. And we'll buy some power boosts. Just to have a little bit of more damage for when I can't use magic. Yeah, buying all of those magic boosts will just, like, skyrocket our damage. The cool thing about Explosion is that it's a combo finisher that scales off of our magic stat. So, the fact that we're gonna have so much magic is gonna just, like, really make things just fly. Like, make health bars just fly away. Make sure we're not missing anything important here. Cool. I'm gonna go now into... Okay, I feel pretty good about this, because I think we're gonna get our Battlefields of War here. I think I will go into Wisdom form and just bully these guys for some experience. I mentioned this earlier, but Wisdom form is the drive form that levels off of killing Heartless. Final form was there. Huh. Good to know. Okay, that's good to know. There are 21 points. Well, I guess there aren't 21 points now. I need to drag that over. Let me go check my journal for answer reports that I haven't checked yet. Combo Masters in Land of Dragons. Finishing pluses in Hollow Bastion. I still don't know where that other membership card is, which is a little ominous. Finishing plus would be real nice right about now. The fact that I don't have one still is a little ominous. I guess it's worth explaining. You'll be noticing that I've been picking up, like, Dodge Roll Level 2 or Dodge Roll Max. Every movement ability has, I believe, 4 levels. The more levels you pick up, the better your movement is. Even though, like, I'd be picking them up out of order, like level 2 before, I'll get, like, max before level 2 and all that, it doesn't really matter. They function the same. As soon as I pick them up, my movement in that ability is upgraded. Okay, we got an item here. What's this? The membership card. Okay, okay. I think things are going to start falling into place now. Owie! Ow! Leave me alone! finishing leap is pretty cool, but not super important right now. I hop over here. I'll grab it. Okay. I'm gonna push through this until I can find that Battlefields of War, at least. Aegis Chain, not super important. The Zaga Armlet, not great. This might be it. Sure is. And there's Berserk Charge. Awesome. Okay. I think with that, I feel good to finish the seed. Some nice to haves would be one more magnet and one more reflect, but otherwise, I think I can finish the seed. So I just need to go finish finding my proofs. Sword of the Ancestor was here too. Okay. A lot of swords here. Alright, we can bail now. This next section's very long, and the only thing that is here is a 5-point item, so we're moving on. Hollow Bastion. So, as part of my rule set, just to keep myself, you know, normal, I don't do the super bosses, like your Lingering Williams and all of that. One thing that I do turn on is an area known as the Cavern of Remembrance. It is a special endgame location exclusive to KH2 Final Mix. It has some of the hardest like single fights in the game, and it does also have a lot of checks in there, so I'm probably gonna have to go in there, which is gonna be fun. We're gonna have a lot of fun. I want to check my keyblades and fix my item slots. So we're gonna do that right now. 6-7 defenders, probably good. Hey, there's the other experience boost. Let's take that off. And put that on here. In case I need to do some level grinding later. And let's fix my item slots here. I just want all ethers now for the rest of the game. I'll put those to be auto-equipped. Yeah. Power Troll Max. Oh, okay. Proof 1. I should probably drag that in. That was non-existence, I think. Good to know. Okay, there's one proof down. There's still 56 points here, so I do think that there's a good chance at another one being here. So we're going to keep pushing. I'm never quite sure how to find all the chests in that room, so I kind of just take a little extra route through it. We got another ability chest here with glide. That's good. Being able to glide faster is always nice. Did someone say Door to Darkness? Cure and Thunder were here. So we got a Cure and a Thunder. We're going to do some backtracking because there's a chest here, but also because I picked up the Unknown Disc like forever ago. There's also one more chest back here we can get, which has a proof. Secret Answer Report 10 is also here. Olympus Hall, see it has baseball charm. Sure did. I think this opportunity I will take to level up Final Form a little bit. Okay. I sound a little deflated. That's because we have to go fight Demic soon.
Light. Fire.
I don't think it'll be hard. It's just I don't like fighting Demics. The fight's annoying. Level 31. I'm not feeling amazing about that.
Dance, water, dance. Take this. Yeah, this is it. Yeah, it's over.
For those who aren't acquainted with this boss fight, it's a gimmick fight, and the way that it works is that Demics will summon these water clones, and we have to defeat a certain number of them within a time limit, or else the fight just ends. So you'll be seeing me repeating this like little dance maneuver that I'm doing a bunch. My reward for doing this dumb minigame is that I do get a free combo off on Demics, which is nice.
Back off. Yeah, take this.
We're going to... Come on.
Kick to the beat. Got it now. It's over. This is it. You like it?
And route. Cool. My first torn page, which is funny. That was a lot easier than it usually is.
Give me strength.
Fun fact about this randomizer that's not in the vanilla game. Normally in the vanilla game, after you defeat Demics, the game sends you straight into these fights with the Final Fantasy characters. Which means that if you die in a sequence, you have to go back to the start of that boss fight, which isn't great. Because the way that checkpoints in KH2 work is that, like, you don't get another checkpoint autosave until you get to a safe part of the game. Which is just a part where you're not in combat. But this randomizer creates a safe point right at the end of that Demics fight, which, on top of giving us a checkpoint after that fight, which is really nice, it also gives us the added bonus of letting us drive form into wisdom form. Because at this point in time, Goofy is dead. Rest in peace, Goofy. So we only have Donald in our party, which means we can only go into... which means we currently can only go into wisdom form or limit form. Thankfully, because we can change into wisdom form here, this is one of the best opportunities that we have in the run to level up wisdom form, because it's just a bunch of Heartless. Cool. Yeah, Goofy is dead. Rest in peace, Goofy. We'll miss him forever. Alright, so Goofy is alive again. Welcome back, Goofy. I feel fine. I'm gonna just go ahead and go through this. So this is one of the most like famous parts of KH2, the Battle of 1,000 Heartless. One of the most iconic moments. It's as cool as it is. It's not like super. It's kind of slow to actually kill these 1,000 Heartless. If this were to show up in the run, this would probably be another good time for donations. Just because the basic strat that I'm doing here is pretty simple. I'm just going to be mashing reaction commands and limits to kill Heartless as fast as possible. We are going to get a lot of levels for limit form here, which is nice. Probably getting it to the max level. In the event that we don't have a good magnet, which we don't, I mean, we still only have level 1 magnet. The fastest way to kill all these Heartless is to just keep grabbing these little sentries from the air and just firing these lasers in a circle. I'm just also doing some limit form limits just to get some experience in on that, so we can get rid of some of those checks there. And now we're back to the spinning the laser around. Not what I wanted to do, but okay. Whee! Come on. Thank you. Zappy, 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 zappy. Just a little bit more. Okay, we're out. Still 38 points left in here. Still definitely a good chance that there's one more proof in here, if not both proofs in here. Both proofs in here would be pretty funny. So we're going back in. We're gonna first talk to Yuna here. She's gonna leave a chest for us, which has MP haste. Actually, before I do anything, I'm gonna go into Master Form and hit this ball a little bit. Master Form levels up by picking up Drive Orbs, which are those, like, yellow orbs that you've been seeing throughout the game. There's not necessarily an amazing source of Drive Orbs, so you kind of have to take them where you get them. There is one good way to grind Master Form. It's just, I don't currently have access to it at the moment, because it's in Twilight Town 3. So we're kind of just hoping that we don't need to level up Master Form, but there's a chance that we might have to at some point. In terms of other chests, I don't think there's anything else to grab in here. It's all been junk chests. Another junk chest, another junk chest. I'm going to back into Master again to get some more levels. And then we're going to go over here to this one too. Pop that open. We're going to go ahead and take a high drive recovery to get my drive gauge back. And then... here goes nothing. Let's go into final form for this.
Let's go.
So yeah, this is the Cavern of Remembrance. It has these required fights here that are some of the hardest mob fights in the whole game.
There. Freeze.
It's just every annoying Heartless that you can possibly think of in the video game are in this room with you. I'm so dead. Oh my goodness gracious. You're okay. Oh wow. Whew, I should not be alive, but we're fine. We're thriving. We're moving on. That room is the hardest. I find that the next one is not as bad, but oof, am I glad to be through that. That fight is miserable. Probably the worst thing about that whole sequence is that multiple types of Heartless in that fight have like very long invulnerability phases. Like the cars and the monkey and the ghosts. So you'll just get locked on enemies that you can't damage. It is just real annoying. I don't think I have enough height to get that. So we're not going to try. Still 38 points here, so we're going to keep on choogling. There's 38 points here. I don't know if there's like 38 points worth of stuff. Like worth of chests on here. I must have missed something, maybe? I don't know. Whoa! I forgot to push the triangle button. My bad. Whee! Grab that. Whee! Grab that. Junk item over there. Finishing Plus, that's good to finally have. Finishing Plus lets me chain multiple combo finishers together. I think it's so good, in fact, I'm going to actually go ahead and equip it immediately. These, like, tests of your movement capabilities can be a little tricky. I think I need to make sure I pop another drive recovery to make sure I can actually get through this combat when I get in there. Okay, cool.
Let's go.
Yeah, well, let's pop a drive recovery again. And then we're going to... I pushed the wrong button. My bad. Okay.
Let's go.
Wrong drive form. Okay. Combat starts. We're going to immediately get hit again. Cool. I'm going to just take the cure. Be safe and see if that helps. No, apparently. Cure! Okay.
Yeah, it's over.
So close. Okay. Do I have anything else that could maybe help me out here? Like, I can upgrade my equipment. Let's throw on the petite ribbon. Let's throw on the Acrisius. And in the interest of not having to do that over and over again, we're going to leave a room and enter back in just to save my equipment loadout. And then we're going to try again.
Let's go. Fire.
The enemies just hit so hard. Okay.
Give me strength. Fire. Fire.
Here. Ether. Ether. Cure. Ether. Ether. Damn. That was close. Okay. We got this. It's just gonna take a minute. Cure. Cure. Okay. Ether. Ether. Fire. Cure. Okay. I think we're out. Woo! Woo! Okay, we're out. Oh, that fight's so... Those fights are so obnoxious. Alright, so we got a couple more checks in this room. I think we got a report. Nope, it's not a report. That is magic. That is blizzard. So we have a blizzard to mark. We have a cure, a blizzard. Disney Castle summons, finally. Okay. I'm gonna go ahead and remark. Oh, we got a torn page as well. Okay, we got a. Oh, I didn't mark my other blizzard that I got. We got a blizzard, we got a cure, we got a Disney Castle summons, and we got a torn page. Okay. Ah! Come on. Apologies for a few minutes. We're gonna be... Actually, we don't have to... I'm just gonna... I'm gonna cure so y'all don't have to hear that noise. There are a couple of checks. There's... So our last proof is not... Our proofs are not in here, so we do need to go somewhere else. I think we gotta go to Disney Castle. Disney Castle does have 9 points in it. Oh, well, it's not in here. Answer report 4 is here. Twilight Town has the proof of peace. Okay. So we need to find probably 2 more ice creams. Okay. Good to know. Where can those be? I am not gonna finish this out because it can't have Argo mode. I'm gonna go to Olympus Coliseum next, I think. There's 16 points in here. Numi, I got one for you. We're level 37 right now. That's a little low for where I would like to be heading into the final boss. What are our other options? We have levels, still have some stuff on them. Halloween Town still has a 7, which could have something important there too. I do have what I need to kill Xigbar, so I could also make progress in World Never Was. There's a decent chance that something important is there as well. I'm gonna go... I can't go into final form, so we're just gonna kill these guys. Come on. Nope. Okay, thank you. Come on. Cool. Thank you, Mia. Alright, we gotta go fly down here, because we need to go... help Hercules.
That's it. Take that. Take that. That all you got?
Yeah.
Take that.
Yeah. The fight tricks you into thinking you can't defeat the boss, but then Hercules joins and you're like, oh wait, no, we're gonna throw balls at him and we can beat him now. I'm like, wow, thank you.
It's over.
That all you got?
Take this. Back off.
That all you got?
He's probably going to do his... nope.
It's
Okay.
over.
How's this for you? That's it.
Okay, now he's doing it. Yikes! Go to the cure. Knock a ball over to him, and then do another melee combo.
That all you got?
He's gonna teleport away. Do another melee combo into...
That all you got?
Probably gonna do his rage dance. Sure is. Let me toss Hercules. Help me out here.
True hero. Take that. I'm on fire. That's it.
Take this.
Skill and Crossbones is here. Okay. Pirates of the Caribbean's only had 5 points in it. Promise Charm is here. Okay, that's good to know. So the Promise Charm is a special item that is on the same level as a proof. But what it does is when we have all 3 of our... I think I'm going to go to World Never Was. Yeah. When you have all 3 of your proofs, the Promise Charm unlocks a special shortcut to the final boss, which lets us skip past a lot of fights, and also, I need to equip Berserk Charge, please, and thank you. Thank you. Okay. And then... So, yeah, because of that, thankfully, we will not have to do the final boss gauntlet. I can just skip to Xemnas, and yeah. That's going to shave off a lot of time off of our go mode, which is nice. Alright, here goes nothing on Xigbar. This is, as I mentioned, a bit of a gatekeeper boss. This boss is really difficult. I'm going to try to show off a really cool strategy that can lock him in a pretty long combo. If you're really, really, really good at the game, you can actually lock him in an infinite combo to from full to death. Though that's really difficult, so I'm probably not going to get that. Probably not going to get that far, but... He's going to just teleport, and we're going to dodge underneath him. We're going to take opportunities to hit him while he reloads. And we're going to keep on dodging underneath him to avoid his bullets. I want him to change the layout of the room, like that. And we're going to use Duck Flare, which, on top of being a really high damaging limit, it also lets us still do our normal melee combos. It's hard to explain how this works while I'm doing it, but wow, okay. Basically how that works is Berserk Charge. I mentioned this a long time ago, but it makes it so that your combos in MP Recharge, when my MP bar is pink, do not end. But I also can't do combo finishers. And normally in KH2, you can't finish a boss fight unless you hit it with a magic spell or a combo finisher. So you may be asking, hey, 3Pup, if you can't do magic or combo finishers, how'd you defeat that boss? We have an ability called Horizontal Slash, which is that like side-to-side slash that you saw Sora doing. Making sure I got every item in here. Cool. That side-to-side slash that he was doing over and over again. I input that by pushing the X button or square button if you're playing on PlayStation. Not the normal confirm button for attacks. So it's not technically an attack. It is a special modifier. I said we don't have to do the... Okay, I'm gonna go do Halloween Town 2 and make sure that our item is not there. Because I'm still looking for a second ice cream. I'm actually I think I'm looking for 2 ice creams, but... Yeah, we still need ice creams. Okay. Hey, honest. Jack Skellington. Jack Skellington, please. Okay. Yeah, I was explaining that quick kill. So, Horizontal Slash is a combo modifier, but it counts as a combo finisher. So I'm allowed to spam Horizontal Slash over and over again as much as I click the X button. Yeah. Come on. And because I'm in Berserk Charge, my combo doesn't finish. But horizontal slash counts as a combo finisher, so if I can keep up that combo chain, then eventually horizontal slash will kill Xigbar. You can lock Xigbar into an infinite combo with that strategy. It's just you need to hit horizontal slashes at a very particular cadence, which can be very difficult. I've been told that it's like to the beats of Johnny Cash's rendition of "Hurt," which is a really, really specific song. But I got really lucky there and was able to just get through that first try, because normally that could be very difficult. If this isn't the ice cream, where am I going?
It's over.
What are you talking about? That is mean. Fine. I hope I don't have to do experiment for this. This would suck. That would suck.
Yeah. Yeah. Take this. It's over.
Okay, we're out of there. Nope, not getting it. Alright, we gotta do the toy factory. It's time for another minigame. This is another minigame that gets truncated really heavily in the randomizer. It's like you have to like fill in these presents with the present gun. It's a whole thing. Okay, we're out. Cool. Alright. We're out. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Alright, we're gonna go do Twilight Town 2 and hope for the best. I have a feeling that it's in Twilight Town 3, because Twilight Town 3 just has more checks. But we're gonna go. Regardless, we need to do this, so... I still feel pretty good about finishing this in a decent time. My goal for this is at 2:30, and I think I can easily hit that. Leave me alone! Thank you! Go away! I don't want you here anymore. Bye! Go away! Beanies. It's not there. Where is the other ice cream, then, is the question. It's either on... It has to be on drives, levels, or World That Never Was. I think with that, I think I do World That Never Was. Meteor Staff, yeah. No, it's not there. Okay. Yeah, I gotta go do World That Never Was. That's a bit of a shame, but that's okay. We get to show off these cool boss fights, so that's cool.
The first to run out of time is the loser.
This is Luxord. He's a bit of a gimmick fight. We have, and on top of our HP bars, we have these time gauge bars. I'm gonna try to show off a really cool thing here, but it's... I have Berserk Charge still on. That's a little bit of a problem.
Look closely. Look closely.
That's a little problematic. I still have Berserk Charge on, but it's okay.
This is it. Yeah, this is it.
Do you know the rules?
A little bit more.
Do you know the rules?
Yeah, this is it. Light. It's over. Yeah.
Look who's on top of the game.
Tried.
Scatter.
So what I was trying to do is, again, that very long-winded explanation earlier of how that limit combo works. You can actually chain together that combo in such a way to kill Luxord without having to see this phase, which is really cool if I can pull it off. It's just exceptionally difficult, so... yeah, it's fine. We're out. Boop. Torn pages. Okay. That means that there can't be a world unlock here. Which means I have to do level grinding, I think. Because Disney Castle can't have it. Yeah, it has to be on level grinding, I guess. I'm gonna show off a really funny strat for Saix here. I'm gonna equip double negative combo, and we're going to unequip finishing plus, because that can mess things up here. I'm also going to unequip high jump. So right now our melee combo is one hit. So yeah, we'll see what that does in just a second.
Do you feel it? The moon's power.
Moon's power.
Moon,
Moon, shine down. So normally how this fight works is Saix has this rage bar that he can't be hit while he's Angie, and you have to hit him with his own weapon to break him out of Angie form. But we're never gonna let him go and get Angie ever again, because we're just gonna sit here and whack him with our Keyblade for a while. So this is what it's called, the double negative combo strat, and it is just one of many ways in KH2 that we can manipulate the bosses so that they can never break out of our combos. There you go. 13 was there. Land of Dragons has Beast Claw. I think what I'm going to do now is I'm going to climb to the top of this tower here, and I'm going to do some level grinding to try to get those last couple checks. Hey, Mia. Right, if you're there. I didn't really want to do this fight, but it's fine. In the interest of safety, because I've had to do manual tracking, and I might have possibly missed some things. Could you open the spoiler log for this seed and take note of where the ice creams are? I'm a little worried that, like, I've tracked something wrong and I'm never gonna find this ice cream. And I think this ice cream is what's blocking me from finishing.
It's over. Back off. Defense. Defense. It's over. Defense. Let's go. Back off. Yeah. Ha. 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 This is it. Back off.
Not quite yet, just because
Back off.
I feel like I might know where... Oh, well, it's fine. I feel like I have a good idea of where, the last ice cream is. Oh, is it on leveling up drive forms? I need all 3 ice creams. Where's the last ice cream? Okay, that's not bad. That's actually pretty nice.
Thunder.
Yeah, that's not bad at all. No, you're fine. This is why you have a seed vetter. I was going to be doing this anyway, so I'm not, I mean, technically, yes, I cheated, and the seed is invalid, but also, it's like, I'm not, like, I don't submit these or anything, so who cares? You know, it's chill. I was going to do level grinding anyway, and I was going to do level grinding with Final Form, so, like, I was going to get this anyway, so that's fine.
Let's go.
Hit me! Hit me! Ah! Lame! Real quick, since I am doing experience boost grinding. Okay, cool. And then I think Final Form has the other... Yeah, it does. Okay, cool. Alright, that's good.
Let's go. Fire.
So lame. Alright. Goofy is dead. Okay. I just... Oh, goodness gracious. That was... Okay, we're fine. So many bad things happening all at the same time.
Light. There.
Okay. Thank you.
Fire. Light. Fire.
Alright, we're gonna stop being tricksy and just go for the normal kills here. Okay. Annoying.
Light. Ha. Fire. Ha. Yeah. Ha. Fire. There. Yeah. Fire.
Stop trying to look cool. We're just here to kill Heartless.
Yeah. Ha. Yeah. 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 There. Okay. Ha. Yeah. Ha. Yeah. Ha. Yeah. There.
Alright, we're level 40. It feels good. I'm gonna kill those guys right there at the start, and we're gonna try to get back to the end of this section before my drive gauge runs out. From that trick I mentioned earlier, where the game just like forgets what drive gauge you were at before, if you ever transition into a room that like changes your party in any way, like getting rid of your party, like right now I have no party members, that is also a instance where the game just like, I don't know what you were at before, so I'm just gonna like reset you to full. Okay. Just a little bit more here. Just gotta get to the final form, level 6, to get that final ice cream.
Fire. Ha. Yeah. Ha.
Just gonna leave.
Yeah. Yeah.
Thank you, thank you, thank you.
Ha. Fire.
I still only have one reflect, which is a little scary. Cool, there it is. In the interest of tracking, I'll put that down. So, there you go. Okay, cool. We got our ice cream, which means we do have our proof of peace for sure. And I think I know where proof of, it's Twilight Town, yeah. And then I do think I know where our proof of connection is, but Mia, if you're there, don't tell me yet, but can you go look up where the proof of connection is, just to have on hand? Hey, light and darkness. A little late for that, but... can you go look up where the proof of connection is? Do not tell me where it is. I feel like I know where it is, but I want to make sure that I didn't mess up tracking again. Okay, it's not there. To not annoy everyone to death, I'll just, knowing what sphere it is doesn't necessarily help me all that much. I think if it was in here, I would have noticed by now, so I'm gonna leave. I feel like I know where it is. I just need to get the proof of peace first. So we're gonna go head over to the Twilight Town Mansion. That's where the last bit of checks are in this level. The other possibility is that it's on level ups, but I don't. If it's on Sphere 7, Not yet, Mia. Don't tell me the world just yet. If it's not where I think it is, then I'll ask for that, just because there might have been a tracking issue.
Right. This is it. Yeah, it's over. This is it. Yeah, take this. Take this. Yeah, this is it. This is it.
Come on. Meanie.
It's over. Back off.
Cool. Let me go double check my abilities, make sure I'm happy with what they look like right now. Get that back on, get that back, get that on. Get another draw on, item boost, MP haste. One final check of Keyblades. Air combo boost is pretty nice, but I do lose a lot of magic. Air combo and combo boost are 7-6 damage control might be better, honestly. Yeah, the combo boosts increase the damage of your combos, which combo finishers are our main source of damage. So being able to boost our damage on our combo finishers is pretty good. There are 14 points left in here, including the proof. Oh, never mind. Skill and crossbones. Okay. There goes that idea. I was literally about to say that. Oh, the proof could be in here. Or both proofs could be in here. Cool beans. There's proof of peace. Let's drag that over. Now we got it. All right, I think we're leaving now. Okay, I think we're in go mode. I should probably split there. I think we're in go mode, assuming I didn't mess something up. Because if I go to Hollow Bastion, I'm gonna go talk to our mushroom friends, and they're gonna give me the final proof. I'm assuming. If not, I'm going to probably have Mia just spoil where the last proof is. Since I don't... With the way that things are looking right now, I don't think it can be anywhere else. So because we have the proof of peace, we can actually go to where the Thousand Heartless fight was, and these guys show up. And they have an item for us. First, a friend has to come down. Oh, yeah. Wow, look! Proof of connection. Okay. I was a little worried for a second, but we got there. Thank you! Alright, we're out of here. Before I do that, I'm gonna, try to push a little bit into 100 Acre Wood. One, to show off how funny the minigames look, and two, because I really, really would like to get... I would really like to get another Reflect. This final boss fight is going to be real annoying if I don't have Reflect. So yeah, these are the 100 Acre Wood minigames. They are sped up twice as fast, which makes them look really funny. A possible incentive idea that I don't know the logistics of. The last minigame in 100 Acre Wood involves you, throwing a honey pot off of Winnie the Pooh It's a meme in the community to yeet the bear, because doing that minigame doesn't actually give you anything. So it's actually, like, time-saving to just skip it. But possibly an incentive idea is to make me yeet the bear, which would be funny. The only problem with that is that I would need to make sure I find all the torn pages, which could be fine. That could also be vetted in, if I wanted to do that. I could vet in a seed where we pick up all the torn pages. My seed vetter Mia is here in chat with us. Ooh, my Gambit paid off. Oh, I needed to split on my third proof there. My bad. Yeah, 215. I'm finishing. I'm finishing just fine. Okay. So this is the World of Nothing. This is the area that I unlocked because I have the Promise Charm and all 3 proofs. We're gonna go ahead and just hang out here for a bit and spin these gumball machines, which give us 3,000 experience each. I just want to get a couple more levels in just to be a little safer before we head into the final boss.
Let's go. Let's go.
Hey, Magnet. Going to do a safety save here. I'm going to change my customized menu to put not you on that. Looks good. I think I'm happy with this. I'm going in. So here's the final boss. Whee! This final boss sequence is also truncated in the randomizer. Namely, the, like, if you've played KH2 before, the big sequence involving the, like, on-rails section where you're riding on a dragon with Riku and all that stuff, that whole thing gets truncated out because it's long. Funny fact that I've always found is that, this vanilla randomizer and the archipelago randomizer actually have 2 different final bosses. You don't see this sequence in the archipelago version, which I think is funny. Not really sure why that is. I like doing this section. You just get to throw a bunch of bombs into a giant, like, spaceship. I just think that's fun. Thank you, Riku. We're gonna hop on over to the other side here. I mean, you may be rusty, Mia, but this is still gonna be a 230, so I'm happy with this seed. Did a little bit of cheating, but, like, in terms of making sure this run finishes, I'm fine with that. Again, I do these for fun, so it's like, I don't necessarily, like, if we have to spoil the run for entertainment, like, who cares? I think this would have been finished in 230 regardless, because I was going to level up final form at that point in time. I would have gotten that ice cream. I was mostly just being overcautious just because of my tracker shenanigans, and I wanted to make sure that I didn't mess something up on that in that regard. I have had times where, like, I've missed a check in a level, and that ruined my entire seed. So, yeah, I try not to do that. That was a lot of weirdness going on there for a minute, but we're fine. We're out of here. This fight is long, but I do think it still will get sub 230, so I think we should be fine there. These phases are about to go really quick. Yeah, like, that phase is already done. We are really powerful right now. This fight in particular shows off just how powerful Reflect is. If you see the boss's health just disappearing, it is because I casted Reflect. Like, right there, 2 health bars are gone already, and I just casted 1 spell. Okay, we're going to fall down intentionally here to dodge some of these buildings. We're going to fly into the first building we see to do the reaction command. Open up the shield. We're going to do a little intentional falling here because he's going to do a defense mechanism here. And we're going to fly right back into his face, where we're going to do some more reflect spam. Just going to bring him back down to his next knockback. We're going to fall again. And we're going to just fly forward, dodging these buildings. And we're going to grab this building over here. Do the reaction command here again. He might do the defense mechanism again with the laser beams. Yes, he is. Annoying. This should kill him. Yep, we're good. I might take an intentional death here, because sometimes when I transition to this final phase, the game doesn't give me a full heal for whatever reason. I don't really know why.
Anger and hate are supreme.
Yeah, I'm taking a death here. Okay, so how this fight is going to work is I'm going to be alternating Reflect and the reaction command to dodge his attacks back and forth. I'm going to try to, at least. Okay. It's a very tricky input sequence, because you need to get the Reflect off on frame 1. Or you can do this, like, attack where he throws you in the air. Take a drink of water before I move on.
Anger and hate are supreme.
Okay. Reflect, dodge, reflect, dodge, reflect, dodge. We're going to do a limit form transition to heal. And then we're going to go to the ground phase, where we're going to just kind of dodge his attacks and try to dodge into those vine attacks to get some free damage off on him. And get into the laser phase, where we should be done. We're just going to reflect these lasers and get free damage off on him. And we're done. Woo! That was a good scene. I like that. This looks a lot scarier. If you've never seen KH2 before, this looks a lot scarier than it plays. Basically, all we need to do is just mash A and Y, or X and triangle if you're on PlayStation. So, like, you know how it is. But if we've seen this phase, if we're seeing this laser dome, then we're done. So then we get this really cool cutscene here at the end where, Sora beats up the bad guy, and then we cast one more lightning, and then we're done. in time. Yeah. Yeah, that's been KH2 Randomizer. I hope you enjoyed. I'm going to skip past a few cutscenes before I give my closing statements, just because I don't want to accidentally trigger some DMCA. Yeah, that's been KH2 Randomizer. Hope you enjoyed. In terms of, I'm going to be hopefully recording some stuff soon for possible incentive ideas. As I mentioned before, there's that whole Yeet the Bear incentive idea to make me Yeet the Bear. There's another mod that I like to download for this version of KH2, which lets me actually replace the main character with Roxas. Roxas is my favorite character, so I think that's really cool. That could be a really cool bid war or an unlock incentive, whichever I decide to go with. And then you noticed I mentioned that I don't turn on the super bosses just because I don't like doing them during a randomizer run. I do have a save profile set up with like all of the items, all of the abilities unlocked. And I could still show off some of those really cool strategies that you saw a hint of during the run. Some of those really cool strategies with which we can kind of trivialize a lot of those super bosses. Like that double negative combo strat works on Lingering Will, the hardest boss in the game. Alright, so I would like to be able to show that off. That could be another cool incentive as well. I will try to record that sometime soon so that I can attach that to this run as well. But yeah, with that, once again, thank you for watching. And those of y'all watching at home, thank y'all for watching as well. I had a lot of fun. Glad to finally finish one of these. Like other shenanigans and stuff. I guess another note. I will have resolved my tech issues with my tracker. This is just the first time I've launched the tracker since moving to Linux. So I need to go figure out those details. So I won't be doing like the pausing mid-run and stuff. And that's not really relevant for stream, because I would not suggest putting this tracker on stream. I think it has too much information. I think it overloads people with a bunch of stuff they don't need to know about. The only things that the audience needs to know about is, do I have my 3 proofs? And do I have my 2 Way of the Dawns? That's pretty much it. 5 items. Yeah, I'm going to call it here for the night, but I'm going to, for those of you watching at home, I'm going to try and be on again on Thursday. It depends on how things shake up. But if I don't see y'all then, I hope y'all have a nice rest of your week and have a nice weekend. And stay cute, chat.